Oh, Tinder. Dear, dear Tinder. Well, if like me, you're a millennial, and at one point in the past 5 years or so, you've been single, chances are you've probably been on Tinder. Now, because of all my travels, I've swiped and used Tinder kind of all over the world, you know, from Amsterdam, Singapore, Tokyo, Berlin, New York, and of course also here in my hometown, Jakarta. Now, many friends of mine have been asking me, how is Tinder in Jakarta? So, by popular request, I'm presenting to you 8 types of Tinder guys in Jakarta. A little disclaimer, obviously this video is only made for fun. So do not take this seriously, just chill. So number 1, we have the ALAY. So the ALAY guys are guys with a lot of question marks. Tacky, very cringe-worthy type of men who would either have overly filtered photos, very limited bio information, a lot of selfies in questionable places. You kind of wonder, like, who are these guys and what do they do? Just pay attention closely to their photos, because by observing the background where they take their photos, you can actually spot where they work. So the next one, we have what we call the BULE, JALAN, JAKSA. So these are typically older white guys with questionable looks, questionable profession, and questionable intention. You wonder, like, why are they even in this country? They tend to write in their profile, no ladyboy and no hooker. Now I wonder why they even have to write that in their profile. Maybe because they've been approached by a lot. They're very easy to spot, and best is to just like swipe left on them. Next one, we have the online transportation drivers. So this could be a Gojek, Grab, or Uber driver. Well, there's no more Uber. They put their company name there, and you can kind of guess that they probably don't work in the office. Next one, we have the CHINDO who studied abroad. So they are the Chinese Indonesians who, as mentioned, studied abroad. Usually it's from Australia or the US. You will find their profiles to be in English. They would show photos that would showcase how well integrated they are in American culture. You get what I mean. Next, we have the tech bros. Obviously, with the rise of, you know, startup, they're easy to spot. You can just see their job title. It would be some sort of like C, whatever O, of some sort of obscure startup you've probably never heard of. So next one, we have what I would call the guys who are seriously looking for a partner on Tinder. And you could tell because they obviously write it on their profile, and they tend to write also their religion or even putting their own phone number in there. And they're probably on Tinder really looking for a wife. I'm not sure whether it's the most successful place to look for a wife. I mean, I would probably suggest, you know, your local mosque or church, but you know, God bless these guys. Next up, we have the visiting businessmen. So obviously they're not based in Jakarta, and they make that very, very clear. They'll write down exactly like how long they'll be in Jakarta or the exact date, and they also will put a photo of them in a suit or something, just to showcase that they are indeed a legit businessman. Now, they tend to be looking for a classy lady who is up for a nice dinner, and we'll just see from there. Obviously, it's clear what their intentions are. See from there. Last but not least, we have what I would call the seemingly normal and nice guy, tapi umurnya nanggung. Now, as a background, the average marriage age for guys in Indonesia is actually 25. So, in general, when you see a guy that is in between the age of like 29, 30, all the way to 35, who seem to have a good education and a decent job and actually normal looking photos, you start to wonder, like, why are you not married yet? Because most Indonesian eligible bachelor would probably be taken already. So there must be something wrong with these people. So yeah, that was it. The 8 types of Tinder guys in Jakarta. Now let me know what you think. Did I miss any type that you've encountered often? And if so, let me know in the comments below. And maybe I'll do a follow-up video with the types that you mentioned. That's it from me. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.